Are you planning your dream trip to New Zealand, but you only have 10 to 14 days? So the big question is, should you travel either the North Island or South Island? Or should you try to squeeze in both? In this video, I'll show you the differences between the North and South Island and how to select the right locations based on your interests. Let's get started. Okay, here are the basics. What are the key differences between the North and South Island? The North Island is where you'll find rich mariculture, sandy beaches and geothermal wonders. Think bubbling mud pools, steaming geysers and volcanic landscapes. The North Island is also more populated, especially around Auckland and Wellington, so expect a bit more traffic. The South Island, this is where nature takes center stage. Dramatic mountain ranges, pristine fjords, turquoise lakes and some of the most iconic hiking trails in the world. It's less crowded, more remote and feels wilder. So here's the thing most people don't realize. The North Island is perfect if you're after cultural experiences, beach time and geothermal activity. The South Island wins if your heart beats for jaw-dropping scenery, outdoor activities and the middle of nowhere feeling. But here's where it gets interesting. Choosing between them isn't just about preferences. The amount of time you have plays a huge role in your decision making. Let me break down what you can experience on each island so you can picture yourself there. North Island highlights. Number 1, the Coromandel Peninsula. Wide sandy beaches, coastal walks and Cathedral Cove, it's stunning. Number 2, Rotorua and Taupo. This is the volcanic heartland. You can walk past geysers and soak in natural hot pools. Plus, Rotorua is the best place to experience authentic mariculture. Number 3, the Tongariro National Park. It's home of the famous Tongariro Alpine Crossing, one of the best day hikes in the world. Number 4, the Bay of Islands. Pristine beaches, sailing, dolphin encounters. It's the perfect spot for water lovers. But wait, there's so much more to come on the South Island. So here are the key South Island highlights. Number 1, Lake Tekapo and Mount Cook, New Zealand's tallest peak. The hiking here is world class and Lake Tekapo offers those famous turquoise waters and dark sky stargazing. Number 2, Queenstown and Wanaka. Adventure capital meets laid-back alpine charm, bungee jump, jet boating, wine tasting, lakeside dining. It has it all. Number 3, Milford Sound and the Fiordland National Park. This one is a biggie. Towering cliffs, cascading waterfalls and dramatic fjords. It's the kind of place that leaves you speechless. Number 4, the West Coast. Franz Josef Glacier, Punakaiki Pancake Rocks, wild beaches. It's raw, remote and incredible scenic. Number 5, Abel Tasman National Park. New Zealand's smallest national park, but absolutely stunning. Golden beaches, coastal hiking trails, sea kayaking, canyoning. It's the perfect blend of relaxation and adventure. Now, I've done full videos on many of these locations. Check out the playlist in the description box below for more details. But wait, here's one factor most travelers completely overlook when choosing which island to visit. And that's the time of the year you're visiting, because weather can make or break your South Island travel plans. So here's the reality. The North Island is pretty much a year-round destination. Summers are warm, winters are mild, and you can explore most areas without major weather disruptions. The South Island, a different story. Between June and September, the southern parts experience real winters. Snow in the mountain passes, ice on the roads, and many hiking trails are closed. Some operators, especially in places like Milford Sound and the West Coast, don't run tours during these months. So if you're visiting New Zealand in the winter and your heart is set on the South Island, stick to places like Queenstown and Wanaka where ski resorts and winter activities keeps things buzzing. Or better, still shift your focus to the North Island and save the South Island for another trip. Here's my insider tip. November to March is peak summer season in New Zealand. That's when both islands are at their best, but it's also when accommodation fills up fast and prices rise. My recommendation? Book early. Next up, the question I get asked most often is coming soon. But before that, if you found this video helpful, please hit the subscribe button below to stay in touch for more helpful travel videos to come. And tick that little like button below as it helps our channel to grow. Thank you very much. So here's the big question. Let's talk time, because this is where most people make the wrong call. If you have 10 days or less, here's my advice. Pick one island and do it properly. Don't try to cram in both. Otherwise, you'll spend half your trip driving or waiting at airports. So which island to go? If your focus is on hiking, nature and dramatic landscapes, and this is likely your only trip to New Zealand, go for the South Island only. You'll cover Mount Cook, Queenstown, Milford Sound and the West Coast, and maybe even the Nelson Tasman region. That's a solid, unforgettable trip. If you want a bit of everything, culture, beaches, glaciers and some nature, then 10 days on the North Island works beautiful. You'll hit Auckland, the Coromandels, Rotorua, Taupo and maybe even the Bay of Islands for the last few days. If you have 14 days, you can do both islands, but here's the rule I use with my clients. Spend 1/3 of your time in the North Island and 2/3 of your time in the South Island. So that's roughly 4 nights in the North and 9 nights in the South. Why? Because the South Island is bigger, the drives are longer, and there's simply more to see and to do. You got 12 days, both islands are possible, but it feels a bit rushed. Anyway, you'll need to use domestic flights to skip the long drives. Don't try to drive from Auckland to Wellington and then take the ferry to the South Island. Fly instead, it's faster and more efficient. Also, if you need some additional help with your travel planning, I'm offering a one-on-one travel planning service. A link with details is listed in the description box below. Now, let me show you the smartest way to connect everything. For a North and South Island combo, use a rental car combined with domestic flights. For example, fly into Auckland, stay first night. Then you have 2 nights in the Rotorua area and another 1 to 2 nights in the Coromandel Peninsula area. Then take a flight from Auckland to Queenstown. This will save you heaps of valuable holiday time. Pick up a second rental car and explore the South Island from there. See my sample itinerary playlist link in the description box below. You can also download sample itinerary PDFs, and my ChatGPT planner is listed there as well. With only 10 to 12 days, I don't recommend doing both islands with a camper van or motorhome, as you would spend most of your time driving. Plus, you need a ferry connection between Wellington and Picton, and that takes time. Speaking of camper van or motorhome travel, if you're doing a South Island only trip and you have full 14 days, this is a fantastic option with pickup and drop-off from Christchurch. The South Island has excellent camping spots and holiday parks. Just remember, you travel at a slower pace, so plan accordingly. For a North Island trip, stick with a rental car. It's the most flexible and cost-effective option, especially if you're traveling with 2 people. And here's a handy tip. A great idea is to spend your final 2 to 3 nights in the Bay of Islands at the end of the trip. If you're short on time, combine the rental cars with a one-way domestic flight, like take a flight from Auckland to 𝗪𝗪 in the Bay of Islands and drive back to Auckland. This part of the country has very windy roads and traffic is often heavy, so even a return flight back to Auckland makes sense. But here's the final piece of the puzzle most travelers miss. This might be the most important question of all. Are you the type of traveler who likes to stay put and explore deeply, or do you prefer moving around and ticking off highlights? Here's my golden rule, and I tell this to every client. Stay at least 2 nights in each location. That way you get a full day to explore without feeling rushed. 1 night stays means you're constantly packing and unpacking, and you'll miss the magic what happens when you slow down. Let me give you an example. If you base yourself in Te Anau for 2 nights, you have a full day to visit Milford Sound, do a hike, maybe even explore 𝗪𝗆𝗆 Sound. If you only stay 1 night, you're rushing through, and trust me, you'll regret it. The same goes for places like Queenstown, Wanaka, Rotorua, the 𝗟𝗶 Tasman region. 2 nights is a minimum. 3 nights is even better if you have the time. So here you have it, the key differences between the North and the South Island, the highlights that you can't miss, and the smartest ways to plan based on your interests and your limited holiday time. For my sample itinerary playlists, click up here. For other links and the free PDF planning sheet to download, check the description box below. Thank you very much for watching, folks. See you in the next video.